Welcome, my name is Ilsa and today's class will be a 30-minute yoga flow. So this sequence will include pigeon pose at the end of the class. So I recommend using a blanket or a block in this pose. So you can just place it to one side for the moment. And this class will be a flowing vinyasa class. So we'll be building strength, building heat, warming up the body to a more dynamic flowing practice. And then I'll cool you down so you can prepare for your shavasana so that you can take time for rest and stillness and soothe your nervous system. So I hope you enjoy this class and let's get into the video. So beginning today's class, kneeling at the back of your mat. So bringing your hips to your heels, bringing your hands to your lap and closing down your eyes or softening your gaze. Lift your shoulders to roll them back and down, tucking the chin slightly so the back of the neck is long. And if you'd like, take an inhale through your nose and an exhale out your mouth. An inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. Seal your lips if it feels comfortable. And breathe in and out through your nose. Count your breath. 1 inhale, 1 exhale, 2 inhale, 2 exhale, 3 inhale, 3 exhale. Counting your own breath as your body breathes itself. And then whenever you reach 7, letting go of the breath and softly open your eyes to stretch the wrist. So take a hold of the fingers, pressing out through the heel of the hand to stretch the right wrist and then the left wrist. Interlace the hands, bring the palms together to circle your wrist. And then bringing the fingers out wide, make fists. So bring the fingers out wide and make fists. So moving as fast as you can to warm up your wrists. So taking 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the hands, warming up the wrists. And then moving to a tabletop position, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. Begin to move your body. So lower your belly to gaze upwards. On your exhale, press the ground away from you, hollow your belly, chin to chest. So following your own breath, and you can stay with your cat-cows, creating a linear motion, or if you want, beginning to add movement into your body, moving more intuitively. So you might circle your torso. You might pause in a child's pose. So following your body, your breath. Taking a couple more rounds of breath. Back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, your hips for your downward dog. And you might begin with pedaling your heels, so lowering one heel then the other to warm up the legs. Nodding your head, shaking your head, even swaying your hips, so gently warming and waking up. Taking some little steps all the way to the top of your mat. Take a hold of either elbow, have a little bend to the knees as you rock from side to side. If you'd like, interlacing your hands at the base of your skull, hugging your ears with your elbows. Release your hands, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, lead with the left leg. So stepping back with the left leg, lower the knee, untuck the toe. Place the left hand as you inhale, reach your right arm behind you. So exhale, circle forwards. Inhale, reaching. So inhale, reaching back. Exhale, circling forwards. When your right hand next reaches the ground, frame the right foot. Tuck the toes of the left foot as you lift your hips, straightening your legs, bowing here. So holding here. Couple more rounds of breath. Lowering your knees, untucking your left toes to gaze upwards. So being a little bit more fluid now, lift your hips, straighten the legs, bowing forwards. On your inhale, lower your left knee and gaze upwards. So moving back and forwards a few more times, creating dynamic stretching. Lower your left knee, placing your hands, take a step back to plank. Either lift directly to your downward dog or move through your vinyasa. Meeting in your downward dog. You might have a soft gaze or the eyes closed, tuning inwards. Bring your feet together. Lift your right leg. On your exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, so twisting. Inhale, reach back. So exhale, right knee to left elbow, tapping. Inhale, reach back. 2 more times. Lifting backwards, fallen triangle. So bringing the right foot to the outside of the mat. You're on the inside of the left foot, reaching your left arm towards the sky. If you want, take a side stretch, reaching the left arm towards the front of the room. 2 more rounds of breath. Left hand to the ground, reaching back with the right leg, three-legged dog. Bring the right foot in between the hand, lower your left knee and tuck your toe. Inhale, arms overhead, reaching upwards. You can let your hips lower here. If you'd like, invite a quad stretch. So bring your right forearm to your right knee and then bend your left knee to take a hold of the left foot. And you can intensify by lowering your hip towards the ground. Where do you feel the sensation in your body? Releasing, framing your right foot, stepping the left foot to meet the right, and take a hold of either elbow. Swing from side to side, let your head hang heavy. Placing your fingertips on the ground, inhale, lengthen the spine. Take a step back with your right foot this time. Lower the right knee and tuck the toe, place the right hand. Inhale, circle backwards. Exhale, circle forwards. You might follow your thumb with your gaze. Framing the left foot with the left hand. Tuck the right toes, lift the knees, straighten the legs. Pause here. Add that dynamic stretching, so lower the knee and tuck the toe, look upwards. On your exhale, lift your hips, bow forwards. So moving back and forwards, moving at your own pace. Placing your hands, stepping back to your plank, either your vinyasa or lifting directly to your downward dog. Meeting in your downward dog. You might take an inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. One more breath. Bringing the feet together, lift your left leg, exhale, left knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, reach backwards. 3 more times, building strength and heat, warming up the body. Lifting your left leg, bringing the foot to the outside of the mat, inside of the right foot, reaching upwards. Take the side stretch if you want. 2 more rounds of breath. Right hand to the ground, 3-legged dog, reach the left leg, bringing the foot in between the hand, lower the right knee and tuck the toe, inhale, arms overhead. Perhaps taking the quad stretch, so left forearm to your left knee, and then bend the right knee to bring the foot towards the hip. And if you want to intensify, lower your hip towards the ground. Find a still point for your gaze. Gently let go, frame the foot. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Take a hold of either elbow. Fingertips to the ground. Begin to widen your stance so your feet are almost mat distance apart, turning them outwards. Bend your knees for Malasana Yogi Squat. Pressing your elbows into your knees. If you want, close your eyes, soften your gaze. Feel the ground beneath you. Count your breath. Following your own body's natural breathing rhythm. Lift your hips. Bring your feet parallel. Either take a hold of either elbow or the big toes with your index finger, your peace finger. Or place your hands underneath the soles of the feet, bringing your toes all the way to the crease of the wrist. Relax your head, your neck. Feel the breath in your belly. Release. Fingertips to the ground. Lengthen as you inhale. Take a step back to plank, either your vinyasa or your downward dog. Bring your feet together. Lift high to your toes. Lift your right leg, bend the knee, open up the hip. Taking a big step with the right knee, so bring that right knee behind your right wrist. It's on the right side of your mat. And then slide the left foot behind you. So if your hip is lifted off the mat, take your blanket or your block and place it underneath your hip. This means that you can stretch the front of the left hip as well. So you're balancing out both hips. Begin on your fingertips, gazing in front of you. Keep the spine long as you lower to your forearms. Take an inhale and an exhale. Either stay here or rest your forehead on stacked fists or your hands, or forehead on the ground. And just take a moment to turn inwards. If it's helpful, you might count your breath, or simply focus on the sensations within. And then there's absolutely no rush. Moving back to your downward dog. If you want, take one final vinyasa, or simply staying in your downward dog, perhaps lifting that right leg to stretch the hip of the leg. Over to the other side. So step your feet together, lift to your toes, lift your left leg, bend the knee, open up the hip. Left knee directly behind the left wrist. Take your time to find your alignment, taking that support for your hip and knowing it might be different on one side to the other. Pausing with your fingertips on the ground. And then lower to your forearms. And then lowering, if you want, to your fists or to the earth. Turning your attention inwards. Taking this sleeping pigeon. Gently rising back the way you came. And taking any last movements. You might lift that left leg to circle the knee, the hip. Moving to the ground as you bring your feet out in front of you. Reaching your arms, bring your chin to your chest as you lower all the way to your back. If you'd like, take a happy baby or any last gentle stretches, any layers, any coziness, any final movements before coming to your Shavasana. Perhaps pressing into the back of the head to lift your chest, your shoulder blades, and then place them back down. Either your arms are beside you or on your body. Close your eyes. Soften your gaze. Feel the whole body supported. Let your eyes be heavy. Feel your eyes resting back into your skull. Smoothing out your forehead. Releasing any expression from your face. Taking this time to relax and rest. bringing your awareness back into the body. Deepening the breath. Perhaps moving your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists. Perhaps reaching out behind you to take a full body stretch. If you'd like, rolling over to one side, curling up for a moment. And then rising to seated, eyes closed and hands in prayer. And taking a deep inhale to exhale. So inhale through your nose and exhale. One more time. And I thank you for taking the time to practice with me today. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga class. And if you'd like more classes like this, so 30-minute yoga classes guided by me, I have a playlist on this channel with all my videos which are 30 minutes long. So just go to the playlist tab, click on the Sunday Sanctuary, and then you can follow all the videos which are 30 minutes long, and they follow this same sequence. So building heat, strength, and then cooling you down so that you prepare for a nice luxuriously long Shavasana. And if you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to send me a tip via the link below. It's in my video description. It's ko-fi.com/Ilse Burns. So the website is ko-fi.com/Ilse Burns, and you can send me a tip there. And if you do send me a tip, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching as always, and thank you for practicing with me.